My fault. My fault.
The infamous giant is preemptively banned from
Oh, I'm just logging on to apologize to my chat. Had some project that I'm working on, and I didn't expect to get started today. So, got it started, and I'm tired. But we kind of quit because the Snoop Dogg kicked in. But I'm just tapping in just to talk because I'm not sleepy yet. No, I'm not sleepy yet. Not sleepy. So I see today was Boosie Badass Day. Today was Boosie Badass. They had over about from channel to channel to channel to channel, roughly about maybe good 2,000, 2,500 people involved on various chats or on bloggers' channels in the comment, in the chat box. So I would peep in from time to time, here and there, just to see what was what. So shout out to everybody, that indulges into the, you know, situations that occurs in a lot of the, I guess they're celebrities, um, situations. So shout out to y'all, but I ain't have time. Some of them I kind of like to peep inside of, and there's a whole lot of them that I don't, you know. Um, I think the barrel to break the back, with this whole situation about this black culture and this whole music industry, predominantly the rappers. It's not the R&Bs too much; it's the rappers. Um, I think when the community comes together and start speaking with your legislative and your congress people in your areas, your senators and stuff, where they have now made it possible to use particular lyrics from these rappers' songs inside of court, and they've taken them and analyzed them to make them be parable to a situation that might or may have occurred, in their life, as far as something that may be violent, that has landed them probable cause to have court appearances or whatever, stuff like that. That's in my opinion. In my hey, you say you need to go fund me my you need some air fryer. Well, hey Claudine, how are you, hon? Girl, the boy ain't even mentioned nothing about taking the two air fryers. I think, but then he, man, then I thought he gave those away or something. Did he ship those off or some shit long time ago or some shit? I don't know, but you made a good point. You can use your air fryers, but that boy, like I say, I think that all of the fuss about what he went to go and do, speaking to the police, cause he did some research. Girl, he found out that it was a whole reward out there for that goddamn shit for $5,000. He hurried up and jumped on that shit. If it probably wasn't no reward to it, he probably wouldn't even gave it two looks. He wouldn't have looked to the left or the right at that shit. He probably wouldn't. But it's a reward. It was a reward behind it. Shit, girl, when you need some money, ain't no telling what you shit. You'll jump on it, baby. That nigga, that was the first thing that he probably when he, hey man, when he put the phone on mute. Girl, he was probably asking the goddamn detective or whoever that was, well, is that reward still available? Is that reward still available? Because I'm gonna help you guys, from A to Z. So I just want to make sure that it's still available. I'm like, get on up out of here. Anywhere it's some money, like he getting involved, honey. You say, what the hell? One sound like a helicopter, the other took the energy. I know that's right. And I really wanted to do like a female panel, I really did. So hopefully, well, I don't know if I will be done tomorrow, but because I hear that it might rain. But I'm replacing the patio, wood and all that stuff, and got a gazebo going up and a whole bunch of shit. So that's more money, for me. I spent some money today, y'all. I'm like, shit. However, I get like about, think $80 back on my rebate for Menards, which is pretty cool because there's some more things that I would like to buy. So I was trying to, get my little oasis in my deck, you know, prepared. Now next year, well, yeah, got two big major projects going on because they're supposed to come in next year because I procrastinated with getting a permit. I needed a permit to get the water and the plumbing going out in the tiny house. So some of the floor is tore up out there so far. So most of the materials for the tiny house is still kind of wrapped up, sitting there. That's a slow process for me because that's a lot of money out there. So I just been buying things a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. But now it's time to get into the more electricity, more outlets, and the plumbing. So yeah. And y'all want to know why I'm at work every day. Shit, you gotta go to work. Got a lot of stuff gotta be done. Then I was like, well, wonder if I would tap into the equity of the home. And then I was like, no, because I'm not about to add no more years onto this. No, so I'm doing this, y'all, with sweat and a few tears and a whole lot of broken deals. And when I tell y'all I'm trying to scrounge and I'm pulling money all out my ass over here, I'm like shit, I'm be broke like Booker in a minute. But I do it at a slow pace, so that I don't feel so much pain, from spending and spending. But you work and you spend, you work and you spend. So, but you say when he muted, you know what? I'm telling you, that's what he was muting for. He was muting to check on that reward, girl. That whole reward is still available because I'm going to need that 5 stacks. Mm-mm. And then he need a housewarming party. Just like old female. What's next? A whole baby shower? Yeah, give me some, like literally. I've not ever in my life, ever, and I mean this with my right hand up, y'all. I ain't never heard like a man, you give me my housewarming party. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck do you want? Curtains and shit? I don't know. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Housewarming gift. Hi Casey, how are you? So, but let's chitty chat a little bit about this whole industry thing. Um, there's one thing that cause I think about this sector, this community over here. And I think about today, I was thinking while I was out back, like, this community over here, of course, has become, or, oh shit, no, 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 wait a minute, y'all. Bit fond of Boosie Badass, right? And you know, there's part of me where like, okay, well, I understand a little bit of it, and he came out and he spoke. What was that on Vlad, and and talked about how he felt about R. Kelly's situation. So he got a lot of kudos for that, because R. Kelly didn't have too many men per se from the industry that would actually come out and do what Boosie had done, right? And I understand it, and I have mad respect for that, right? um I just have my however part about me. Let me tell y'all about me, because I knew my purpose. I knew why I stepped out. However, I was not oblivious of what were the possibilities of things going on in this whole industry thing, especially after I caught whiff of the stories behind the TLC, and I think it was Babyface. It was a few of them, right? I had been, it was years ago, I read the whole book, and things about the TLC going broke. I think it was Anita Baker, some of the old, those type of artists, right? Dealing with the R&B. So the whole rap industry, it wasn't spoken on like it was with the R&B people, right? But now the whole rap industry, they got a whole different fucking lane out there, man. They got a whole different world. Some of it I can understand, some of it I don't want to understand. And I know it may sound crazy to a lot of people, but I'm a very focused gal. Um, I love music. I love rap. I love country. I love rock. I'm so diversified. It's crazy, right? Listen for a particular beat, no matter who it comes from, and it's like, oh, I rock with this, right? But when Boosie did, his thing with the R. Kelly thing, it came about with Vlad doing a Q&A with him, and he and it took off from there. And it took off there. He is speaking about this community, like favorite guy. A lot of us looked at it because R. Kelly, was this mixed mixture of the R&B and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? It's not a big rapper. So I think that I like that the most about R. Kelly, for not being a big hardcore gangster rapper out there. His music was professionally done, starting off with a lot of love music, and bringing together man and woman, supposedly. At least that's what I thought. But a lot of people gravitated to Boosie because he was vocal on the Vlad. And, nah, man, these people did this and these people did that and these people did that. So I was like, okay, well, shout out to Boosie. Shout out to Boosie for doing that. But after after the interview, I like it didn't live on. It didn't live on. I think that when I hear someone become very vocal like that for the world to see and to hear, I'm like, okay, well, what's his next step? Or What we doing after this now? What we doing after this? Boosie, I was saying that to myself, like, oh, okay, well, what we doing about this? But then I'm thinking, well, he didn't really initiate the whole thing with the about R. Kelly. Vlad started the Q&As, and he was rebuttaling to them, and people liked what he said about R. Kelly, you know. But now I have to fall back because I have to make sure that the person that I am and came out here, to do what I felt was the right thing to do in my heart, and that was su- support Mr. Kelly because of the things that I read and the things that I heard, and nobody else or whatever, because you can only make up your own mind of which way you wanted to sway, right? And I had did that. So in the process of all of that, and I say this to say that as far as a lot of people in the industry and does various different type of music or this or that, I don't know. I guess I wasn't I didn't turn on like the engine, to take different roads in my path to become, it's like I know my direction. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I started this channel, I was like, there's, I, I will not. I refuse to let anything like take me off of my path. So I guess what I'm saying is that when I stepped out here, I only made a decision. I did. And I gotta keep it real with y'all. And that was to come out here for Mr. Kelly. That was it, and that was all. I'm never a starstruck person. You know what I mean? And I say that to say this because I know that everybody, is not perfect. I know street, you know, and I know how to use my mind. So after I watched over about 2,000, roughly 3,000 people engage in this whole thing, you got a team out there that is saying things that they know of, and or this or that about the whole character of Boosie, because Boosie is just a stage name, and it's a different character than his real name, right? But then you got the other half of the streets out here is, and it's the free boosting, and it's free boosting. Then you got the minority little community, right? That it talks about, this is about cultural, obligations quite a bit, right? And they talk about how when a situation goes down, that it's always the black man or the black man or the black man. You have to carry him back. you know so I try to you know zoom in into making sure that I'm educated about this algorithm of putting more of the black man, in jail, dealing with the injustice things, right, of the law, than they do, their own color and things like that. But it's weird because when I click on the TV or whatever, and if I go to a whole different outlet out here, I see a whole bunch of white men going down. I see the other colors getting caught up. I watch all of the police things, and like they do get caught, but I guess the narrative of it is about, was it unjust, or, did it actually happen in this way or that way? So, like, this whole humanity of life, when you really, really settle, like, and get comfortable, shit is confusing, y'all. This shit is baffling, confusing, right? Because in a sense, I've seen videos, and I'm gonna set aside like the music, right? Because I don't think that anybody's music should be used in any court to prove a case. I'm totally against that. I'm totally 100% against it, right? Because anybody, could be telling a story in their song, right? And it doesn't mean that it should pertain to something that happened to them in a different situation, whether it's VIA as in the streets or at the home or in a coliseum. If like if a fight break out or whatever, this or that, you're like, who in the hell? Where you get the time out? You finna bring some lyrics up in the court? He says this and he said that. So I think somewhere when you see these people from the industry that is going through the judicial system and facing trial and all that stuff, like there's people need to stand up like no, this is not what we about to do. We not gonna vote on this stuff. No, 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 no. So like I guess that they didn't fall weak and or they didn't got lazy on trying to really put the work in to get someone convicted. I think that digging out the lyrics and trying to throw them in the court in front of a jury and make something stick based off of a situation occurring, I think it's just a lazy way out. I really do. But that is how we're fighting. That is how they're fighting this culture now, right? It's black culture. They're coming at these goddamn lyrics in the song, and some lyrics is probably already written and set in stone long before an incident may occur. But how do they get around it? They're just trying to paint the character. If they can paint the character to your peer, was what color? Did you put them candles out? What candles? Yeah, you say you lit out there. Yeah, I put those up. Everything is put up. So you know, um, with the grace of God, Boosie made bond. From what I'm hearing on damn near about 10 channels I visit, made bond, and but and the celebration is there, and it's a good thing that he did have money and he does have the friends and things like that to support, but I'm not that cheerleader at the beginning of the stage. It's like he has to go back to court. There will be they didn't drop any charges. They didn't. Now that's a win-win. That's definitely a win-win. No, they're getting ready and they're gonna prepare very hard to continue to destroy this man's life. You understand? We're getting ready to sit out here and watch a whole, play out of another trial. And it just bothers me. Like, but what I'm saying is like I'm not a real big groupie or or fan and things like that of people because I focus on my life. I have my goals, like, and I know y'all do too. Like, don't like I want to be freaking rich, and I just can't have anything to set my mind of that type of distraction like that, right? I do one or two concerts, but you add up the amount of concerts, and you going to every last one, shit, and you ain't got like that in your account, But overall, people go out. You do it because you only have one life to live, and I know people go to enjoy it to its fullest, respectfully, So let me see what y'all say in the chat because I had to stop because I wanted to get that out. So you say use that house warm and you say what did you miss? I was just talking. You know what? I'm not sleepy right now. And I just decided to come on and have a little chit chat with the ladies. I was supposed to do a live tonight, Casey, with the panel, so we could have some shits and giggles. But a project that was supposed to start tomorrow ended up starting today. So got me a little tired, girl, but I'm just not sleepy right now. That's all. You said Boosie, he should have never been talking so much on Vlad. Boosie signed up for these interviews. Interviews just don't happen because someone came and pulled you out your house, say, "Hey, you gonna give me an interview." The first question was, "Hey, you wanna, sit down and do the collab?" And the second question should have been from the person that he is asking this to. It was, well, what's the interview consist of? What would be the topic of the interview? So right then and there, that gives you fair chance to make the right choice. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I know I'm not going to go to one. Well, what is about? Who is about? Why? What type of questions? Give me some. Give me a few questions that you're going to be asking. And now, and let me have a day. Let me think about this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be talking on this or whatever. So I'm gonna pass on that interview. However, but if there's, any money involved, and or if there's a chance to have a little bit more of some fame, people will still take it. And I'm like, and I understand that. I am not a big fan. Okay. I do remember watching, like I say, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So if we're dealing with our culture and we're upset about the way that the law has now taken it to their own hands and make it their law to have, as they say, the predominantly a lot of black people locked up, African American people, right? I'm like, but so are we saying that people who do, some things that is out of the like do like do they get a pass? Are we passing on this? Is I guess what I want to know. Did he ever walk out? I don't know. I didn't watch it because I was out back. However, on I think that's his Instagram page, maybe so. He did make an announcement on there, but you know, because of his character, and I like his energy, and that's fine. But I'm like, dude, you still got a very serious, um, road ahead of you. And the crazy thing is like, well, you're doing a jury trial, unless they end up, eventually dropping, all of the charges, right? Apparently, that did not happen, and I think that, uh, us as the culture that a lot of people are, that we jump ahead too fast. And I get it, it's one step at a time. We got to celebrate that he actually got out. And before his release and other things, right? I would really like to know how far, would he have taken it, for R. Kelly. But that's who I came out here for. And I don't, you can't put too much on your plate that you shouldn't, that you can eat in one setting. It's like you shouldn't. So, and granted, the shit is going on with the other people out here, but you know, there's still a brother, left behind. It's kind of left behind. But, it's crazy. It's crazy. You say Boosie is not R. Kelly, PR, or attorney. Only person who should go on any platform defending R. Kelly publicly and honestly. Well, that's true. He didn't have facts, only have truth and gossip. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one right there, Casey. Casey be putting. Casey ain't got no filter, cause all I heard was just a little bit of that. He's for him, and how he was. He feels that the man was railroaded and all that stuff, and that stuff that kind of have been saying, but I don't know, y'all. I just can't do it. Like I can spend the whole damn 10, 12 hours, waiting and watching, and you know how much I would. I, I be feel like I'm gonna miss out something about myself. Like shit myself, but I guess if in his case starts. What was the first one? Was something about being a felony or whatever, and in possession of a handgun. It was that, or is it against the law to do so? That will be one of if he has a juror trial, that is something very important that they're going to paint to this juror. That is something that is very, very, very important. Is there circumstantial evidence that will show that to a juror? Will this be juror of his peers? Meaning that will it be some back there that loves rap music? Will there be somebody on the juror that is thinking, like how I think, as far as a lot of the good stuff that they say he do, or he hasn't been in trouble this long. It's just, I don't know, y'all. But that law is out there, and it does says that this can happen, this can happen, this can happen, if you are a person that has prior convictions. I believe that was what, 2011 or 2012 or something like that. And once they get up there and start trying to paint out your whole past and breaking down your whole rap sheet and this or that, shit, it sets a different stone out there. The interview that you saw was defending RSK, putting out the women do lie. That's the one that I seen. And all of those things they said Kels did, he didn't even have to. He said he just worked at ghetto, and that caught a lot of people attention. Yeah. Casey says that she was a supporter, and she made it clear that I enjoy his music very much, and I didn't know anything about him personally, only his great. Yeah. Hey, APC. So you said that no, now know anything about him personally, only his great music. All of the other stuff was gossip and slander. Hmm. Yeah. But like I say, shout out to the people that chose to take that different path, and be more diversified to what a lot of us had set out to do. Shout out to Mr. Cowley, because from what I've noticed and out here, there wasn't hardly, a lot of people, or these people that, was interested in nothing else. But, they come out from R. Kelly. R. Kelly gets hand down, this amount of sentencing before this time, and this or that, to like, I don't know. It's like, shout out to Mr. Kelly. Because I feel like without Mr. Kelly, it's like, I don't think you'll have so many people that have been on a manhunt, in this last 18 plus hours that I kind of would people on my live, on the lives out here, like, oh, oh, I'm a different breed, you know. I want to know about, like, really know about a person before I speak on it, and have a whole bunch of innuendos or insinuations and stuff going on. I got to know. You truly didn't like how they took away all his human rights. So I don't feel that those women should get a pass. They did it wrong soliciting. I agree. Stalking and extortion, lying. Yeah, I agree. And the crazy thing with your whole paragraph, right, Casey? See, the government, they just used kept it minor. They kept it simple by saying that he did what coerced and all that stuff. They used three words against him. I think it was three. Yeah. So, you know, see, at least I'm sitting back in my rear seat where I'm supposed to be when it comes to particular industry people out there. I sit back. I'm like, well, he has to appear back in court, and the longer that it is prolonged, the more that they would try to either trump more charges or, getting prepared to run a buffale uh, trial of this guy. But that law is out there, and I guess, we'll see how it works out for him getting around the law. One of the techniques or the tactics that sounds like that his, people that he has hired may come with would be about how he was, I guess, at some film shooting, but does does that make it right? Does that mean that if it could be a proven fact that he may have accidentally forgot that he had the little cap gun or whatever um, at the practice of his shit, like, does that make it or him supersede what the law says, because he's boosie badass, so it does become a little conflicting, and and I don't know, but I just be glad when the culture would stop saying, "Well, you let him do it, but then I can't do it." Well, this is what you vote for. This is what you want. Half of us, well, will have those privileges, or other people will put you there in that spotlight to have those type of privileges, right? Then the other half of us, is just fucked up. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait, and I'll wait and wait, and wait, and we'll see. Because there's definitely gonna be a trial. There's definitely that's gonna happen, But in the meantime, between time, as they say, um, everybody's glad that I of the channels that I've watched that he's made bail what, like 150,000. I think he's said, or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know. Still planning on making it to the BET Awards, all that good stuff. I don't know. But I know growing up, like, shit, if I ain't rich, buku crazy rich, I ain't never put nobody, ahead of me. And I know darn well I'm not about to spend no damn 3,000 in a couple of years to do concerts and stuff. They're exciting, they're fun, but I don't know. But and of course they gonna come with all these videos. They gonna come with some lyrics, y'all. So they gonna be working them. I was listening to that Whack 100 guy a little bit while I was out back. He has his theories, about this or that. So that side of the community on the YouTube is over there saying, well, he's going to do the 10 to 15. He's going to do the 10 to 15. Is the 10 to 15 coming from that actual, gun being, or alleged gun, GUN, on him because, and he's a felony. Did somebody put it in his bag? Did somebody do what? I don't know. So But I know as the world turn, boy, it better hope be a whole lot of people better not be out here talking about these privileges, because at the end of the day, it's the public that put these people in the positions that some of them have. Yeah, you said those parents need to be. Y'all still talking about R. Kelly, so. But I heard it. I watched, that Q&A with Boosie pertaining when Vlad had some questions, about R. Kelly. Hmm. Yeah, I predict that too, Casey. I really do. I predict that. Okay, they gonna milk about five out of here. I do. I strongly predict that. The judge says that Lennon Weber said was profound. I'm yawning, y'all. He is not a P, and those women were mad because R. Kelly lost affection, so they got mad, and then they wanted it to come for revenge. Well, I think that when I visit your channel, and I type in your comments when I can, I always feel like this. I'm gonna have to stay stuck on the parental guidance. You understand? Because these the females, those wasn't no quick in and out. Sitting around Mr. Kelly. A lot of the females that said that they were a little lengthy, whether if it was a year or two, that's pretty lengthy, and then for them to leave and then they come back, they leave and they come back. It's like, I don't think so. Privileges, a lot of privileges. So but I didn't have time today, and I wasn't gonna make time for that because I had something else that supersede, that much. I can't watch too many rich people, running around, and things like that. But you know, so I'm kind of glad that I'm not, a clout chaser or a very bad stalker. I don't have a favorite in, a lot of things. I don't. And like, I just do freaking life. And whatever it throws at you, just catch it. And if you don't want to, do a file and keep it moving. Keep it moving. You said that he shouldn't have gave them easy access. Yeah, let's talk about that. How else do you think a situation could be handled? You know, I, like how many? I don't know. Shit's crazy, man. When I pick up this phone, sometimes it just gets crazy. Like, nope. I be over here scrolling my butt away. Nope, 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 and nope. I be like, I don't know. So for the time that he probably has in between of appearing back in the courtroom, maybe it's a little while from now, and hopefully so, because these prosecutors gonna be presenting their shit, y'all. They gonna be presenting it. So I'm always like, before we get happy, it's like, shit. I think crying should come first before being happy. You can see things a whole lot clearer in advance. So other than that, hopefully, all of the charges, because they're going to create more and more. And I hope that they don't, but we just watched how they moved with R. Kelly. He said he went from how many charges to how many charges. That's a whole lot. That's all. That was a whole lot. Mm-mm. But I've seen a few videos, you know. Let's see what y'all saying. He should have protected his image. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You was reading the Sister Soldier book. Is that I was about to say McLean. What's her name? Mary McLean. A moment of silence. The character Midnight she subscribes is R. Kelly. Should have been protecting himself. You know? Mm. I'm just reading your comment again. Oh, it's the same stuff. So I don't know, but I think I'm going to call it the night. I'm gonna call it the night. I'm home. I gotta run out here and there for a little bit. I don't know. What are y'all doing? Y'all sleepy yet? Ain't y'all sleepy yet? We'll wait and see if Bookham gets his 5,000 reward, and then I guess prayers go up, and hopefully, they won't be to pick Boosie up no time sooner than later, because he is doing his social media himself, and telling the story the way he wants us to tell it, and there's a lot of jokes in between that. I don't know. I think that like he really ended up getting ready to fight an army, because once you piss them off, they say that they just never stop and they just keep coming and they keep coming. And I know that if I had that type of caliber of money like that, man, you're going to have to watch me in the helicopter. I'm going to sit down here on the beach sipping one with it, staying the hell out of trouble. I don't want y'all in my life. But some people have a point to prove. Some people have a point to prove. I'm like, well, that's all good. Prove your point as the community sits out here and awaits on the totality outcome of this situation. That sucks, y'all. I don't like being in a hole. You just got in from the casino, girl. When the last time I went? Oh my God. And I won 3,000. Let me see if I got the ticket. I think I might have the ticket in my. Let me show you the ticket. Let me see when's the last date on this, because I ain't even put it in my file or scanned it yet, D. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on, girl, because I don't even think I filed it yet, honey. I be tearing it up over there. I did like 15,000 back in what is this? Must have been, I think, last year of June or something. Hold on, let me see if I still got the ticket in my purse, girl. Let me show it to you if I got it. I might have put him in my I might have did file it. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I filed it away, honey. I want to show it to you, though. Oh, wait a minute, D. You in luck, D. I found it. Okay, look. Wait a minute, that's that one. Well, I don't have that one in there. I do got two other. This one right here, D. What's the date on this one? Mm. Where's the damn date at? I know they put the dates on here. You was sleeping most of the day, and you couldn't go to sleep either. You home and oh girl, you home until the 27th. Vacation. I'm trying to see find a date on here so I could show D, and they don't even have. I thought they had the dates on. Oh, this one. These two are from March, girl. March. One of them. Oh, they both. Oh, this was on the same day, D. Look, D. That's the same day. Let me show you these. Then the other ones is, I think I filed it because I usually try to scan them and file them right away. But I still got these sitting here, so I need to get these done too, so I don't be missing them. But I need to. Yeah, and I paid the taxes on them. Look, girl. Now this too. Look, you see it? Look, look at the taxes. Let me see if I can show you that one. What's the taxes? Oh, that's that one. Let me see the tax. So I ain't do none on that one, right? And look at that one. Look at I paid on taxes on that girl. That's crazy, ain't it? Then I could get you the other ones out, right? So every now and then I might step out over there. But it seemed like every time I do, if I go over there, like a month here, then I'll wait like 2 months and I might pop in over there. I always hit. I hit like literally D. I hit like all the time. All the time. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So then I just put it away. So how you not having no luck, girl? You need what machine are you playing? Is you on the wait a minute. Oh Lord, here go a third one. Hold on, D. Oh no, that's the same one. That's crazy. So yeah, I'll pop in over there if I'm really, really, really bored. Probably once every 2, 3 months here and there, right? I'm like, let me go over here with $200 and see what these people doing. Oh, you pay your taxes yourself? No, it depends. It depends. It really does depend. But shit, I want to show you the other ones, but then I gotta get up, and I don't feel like getting up. Now I'm gonna have to fix this in the morning because I don't feel like putting that back together. So every now and then, because all that, that casino stuff is like a sin. You ain't supposed to be gambling and stuff. So I try, you know, try my luck. Even I'm like that. Even with like the lottery, I might play the Powerball probably once, maybe about 4 times a year, maybe, girl. I'm just savvy and stingy, so. But yeah. Every time I go on there, girl, I always I'm like, oh, let me try this machine, and then I win. Next thing I know, I got a freaking ticket that they bringing me. Like, God damn it, dang it. Hey, beautiful, I woke you up, girl. I'm just sitting here, just doing some slow talking, girl. Just put, oh shit. Trying to we done tore the deck down, and so I kind of been out back kind of redoing the deck right now. So I was like, well, I'm not that sleepy. Then we was talking a little bit about the free boosie, and I was talking a little bit about how I'm not a big, like starstruck fan and stuff like that. Because I know you can lose a lot of time and energy and a lot of money in doing so behind others. And I love the music, but I was talking about like what was my sole purpose for coming out here. And you already know that because I started the channel, with you. We both started our channels, and I'm just all for Mr. Kelly, y'all. I'm working on it, girl. It's gonna be a couple of days because out here we're supposed to get some rain. So if we don't get no rain, then we're gonna get back at it probably tomorrow, and then hopefully it'll be all done by Sunday. Hopefully. So I can have me some, a little bit more comfortable oasis out there, because I do like sitting out in the back in the summer. So, but that's who I came out here for, and it's fun running a channel and trying to blog on some things and things like that, but touching on a little bit of a story from here and there about the industry world out there, but I just don't see my head getting wrapped that deep up in it. I always say, shit, if it ain't about R. Kelly, man, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm just saying, D, you can't be going too much, girl, because you can't be doing, we can't go, that's a sin to be gambling like that. And ain't been, hey, D, and ain't been to church to put your darn 10% in. You got hurt Tuesday? Uh-oh. What you do? Did you fall? What you do? How you get hurt? You got to call me. You got to call and tell me. Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you pull your back? What you do? Girl. And you know what's correct? How beautiful. Beautiful. How you gonna feel like a workers' comp thing when you own the place? Huh? Tell me that. Okay, let me look at it. Oh wait, God. Oh my God. How many stitches? You got stitches? Girl, that's bad. That's ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's a really bad one. Man. It is. That's messed up though, beautiful. Like, how the hell, like, you the owner. What you gonna do? How do you leave and start workers' comp and all that shit? Oh, you didn't? So did they say it'll heal a little bit better? It's Reba. Reba said, I know I ain't stayed up all this time and your butt is not coming on live. Oh, you say you can't because of where it's at, right? Oh, okay. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Well, I pray that it gets better and it will heal. It will heal. It's gonna take some time. And I was like, ouch, pain. Oh, I know. So, I don't know, y'all. But I have to keep it real with my channel, you know. I only have enough energy and enough, enthusiasm to just free R. Kelly right now. I do. It's like just one at a time. When R. Kelly come out, maybe I'll get on the whole bandwagon about, freeing a whole bunch of other people. Right now, man, I know how the justice system works. I ain't crazy about it. I know all about your legislative and your executive and what's the third one? Oh man, we messed up out here, and I know that talking about it on YouTube is a step in progress. I get all of that, That's if the right people are listening, to start a change out here. But man, it's free R. Kelly. That's all. That's why I opened this door over here. And that's that. And cheer on everybody. I ain't got that type of time. I ain't got that type of time. I touch on it from here and there. But man, I ain't finna sit and kill my whole day for no 12 hours and 10 hours and 9 hours or 8 hours. Shit. Shit. Ain't about to happen. Mm-mm. Nope. And I play his music some today too. I played some of Boosie music, but I was out there getting some shit done while I was playing that song. I ain't sitting out there with no holding no phone up or whatever. No. No can do. But I don't know. So I guess it's who you are and how you are, where sometimes you should be subjected to getting a certain pass on, on the law because the law is not for us anyways, is what they're teaching us now. So I don't know. I still respect it. I still respect the law because I don't want them people nowhere up inside my freaking camp, my home, my car, none of that. Nope, I don't want it. Because I know how deep down and dirty that they can dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. I wants to have privacy in my life. I'm entitled to that. No, I am so entitled to that. Beautiful. How baby girl doing? She doing good. I think I got the grandkids over here tomorrow for a little while. I think. I don't know. Maybe all damn day. Who knows? This is my weekend to kind of spend some time with them because it's been since the Orlando trip, since we went to Florida. So it's like, oh, I think I'm kind of missing Keandre. Bring him over. You say you glad that they did it so them naysayers can shut up, as Kel say. I know that's right. Girl, no, she ain't. She walking her. Now it's time to be bothering everything in the house. You gonna be tapping her hand? No. I said no, no, no. Did you hear me? No. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Leaving the hip to the flow. Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, maybe I should have another one, huh? I probably should have another baby. That was funny. I like saying it though, but like shit. Mm-mm. Shit. No can do. So what else happened, y'all? What else, y'all? What else out there, Reba? What else going on? What else going on? What else is going on? You say one. Who? Oh, you having one more? Mine was a joke, so ain't no need of you putting that in the chat. No, ma'am. No way. No hey. No Jose. Baby. No. It's Pap World now, baby. That's a wrap. Not me. Shit, you must be crazy. I'm good. I am good on that. I like waking up when I want to, going to bed. I done did my time, girl. You know these people be like, you got 10 years in the joint. Shit, they have a bunch of kids. Your ass is doing how much is that? If you have 4 kids, 18 times 4. Shit, you putting time in right there. You can't even burn out that shit. Some people do, but nope, you tied into that sentence right there, raising kids for like a long time, 18 years. Like, nope. Yeah, it's a lifetime job, girl. It really is. So some parents get lucky and fortunate where they don't have their children out there shooting up churches and robbing people. Some parents just don't. I was I watched the YNW Melly here and there and stuff, and I looked at it one time. I think it was yesterday morning when I was getting ready for work. I'm like, do they got text messages up on the damn screen about this boy telling his, with the somebody was texting their mama or something about getting me a new Glock or something. I'm like, y'all, you texting shit. What you when you have that conversation like in person with somebody? Damn, do I want to put that in a message for, right? Like shit. If I needed to tell beautiful some shit like that, man, I'm finna to ride down there and talk to her in person. We ain't putting that shit in no damn messages. Like what the fuck? No, no, no. So I don't know, but I know one thing. I know one thing. Out of all these people, getting incarcerated, these rappers, these gangster rapper boys, I, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make a decision to, put feet on solid ground to be like catching these cases at these 20-year-olds. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Melly case is up for grabs. The prosecutor, they brought some things, and the defense, they did a wonderful job with some things. The judge, he pissed off because of the lack of evidence discovery not given to the defense. They got a prosecutor and they'll want to keep just bringing in new evidence every time she show up. She got on a new skirt and some new evidence that man, like, we not getting the stuff that we need. So the judge wasn't too happy with that they had to excuse the juror because he had to get that out to that damn prosecutor. I ain't too happy with this shit, he says. But then there was I know, right? We ain't doing no taxes. Mm-mm. Got to go see the person, and I meant the person in person, that you wanna talk to. You literally, like, dude, like, no. People need to wake up, and that's it, and that's true. But it's not gonna happen that way. It really isn't. So sometimes it's very intruding to fight for justice for me. It really is. And it does. It depends on the person. I'm sorry. I go looking into this person's background here, and then I look into what they charge me for. I'll be like, okay, wait a minute now. Hold on. Is you not seeing what I'm seeing? You don't think that this should have had any, like, a probable cause of to get this Looney Tune, lunatic off of the streets, like, cause he black or something like that. Shit. I think a little bit different. You running from the table? Why? Why you running from the table? You shouldn't have. What time is it? It's almost like 2 o'clock, ain't it? You should be getting ready to close up. You should be getting ready to close up. I don't know why some of those people sitting in the bushes just don't come in and chat. They come in and chat and come out the bushes. Come on in to the upper room. Come on in. I seen the best parents have the worst children. Just keep praying. Yep. It's difficult task for the Lord raising children. Yep. To be citizen in the world. You say you've seen the best parents we read that the Lord raising the children of God citizens in the world. Number 3. Hey, lady. Oh, you ain't late, girl. We just chitty chatting. I'm gonna do my live tomorrow. I'm a little tired, so I was just sitting on here vibing with the ladies. Been out back, girl, trying to demolish and put a new deck up. So that's what I've been doing today. And I ran into that lady because it wasn't supposed to start. This project wasn't even supposed to start until tomorrow. I'm like, geez, look at Miss T. London. Bring your butt out them darn bushes, girl. Bring your butt out. I'm tired too. I'm tired, girl. I'm tired. So I helped do the demolition on the deck today. So I am tired. I put the picture at the beginning of the picture in the on my community so y'all could see. And I had to apologize to London. I was like, because we were supposed to go live, girl, get our laugh on. I did have me some Snoop Dogg though. We were supposed to get our laugh on. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm here today. Let's at least get some of it started. I'm like, freak, 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 freak. You are an early educator in your heartaches of what you see in my classroom, the lousy education system, especially to black children. Yeah, I mean, we know it is out there, Casey, and we know that it can exist, and you never know when it can be you and all that stuff. However, is there a lot of ways to, put the avoidance up so that it just can't be you. Don't, it just can't be you. So, but Boosie badass, honey, he's gonna go. He has to appear back in court. Maybe I guess he's out on a home monitor. I don't know. I don't know. I just, I'm just not no big old. I never was, though. I never. Do I have, favorite artists and stuff like that? Of course I do. But I don't know. I just don't get into it because I'm like, those people are, maybe it's because they are entitled to their private life just like how I felt like I'm entitled to mine. Like, what you say? You listen to the other live? Oh, you was crack, girl. When I tell y'all, when I get out and I go into a rap forum like that, Reba, girl, I think I was at work laughing for a minute. I was like, did I just say the navel down? Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I did say it, Reba. I did. Okay, lady, because I'm about to go too. I'm finna let everybody go. Y'all could go because I'm about to go. My eyes are getting pretty heavy right now. So I'm going to tell y'all what, though. Oh, wait, let me see right quick. Neat. Monty. Maybe in about maybe good 4 or 5 years, I'll probably end up putting this for rent and the tiny house. We'll see. I just don't feel like going into nothing bigger because I'll be like, who finna clean this? Who is finna clean it? You work with the predominant white suburban schools, the inner city black schools. Big difference. Those white parents stay in those schools. Board meetings, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you could probably count on one hand how many of your culture people show up, huh? How many of yours? I done been to with between 3 kids. I want to say I'm probably at maybe 19 to 24 parent conferences and other stuff, maybe. I wasn't no big regular, but I would sure pop in on some of them. Sure will. So, but let me get off of here, y'all. And I really, really wish that I can say free this person and free this person and free this person. And I'm glad that there's a whole lot of other people out here, that is utilizing their voice to say, free this person and free this person. But I only have a whole lot of energy left, man, to do R. Kelly. That, to bring him home. And that's just how I feel about it. I can't do all that damn starstruck shit. Mm-mm. They only show up when the kids is in the events doing the Christmas carol. Good night, D. Good night. Beautiful. I'm going to bed. Casey, I'm going to bed. People at the bushes, I'm going to bed because you all could have came in the chat and made me laugh. Y'all could come in the chat and make me laugh. So, but again, my apologies. The project was not supposed to start until tomorrow, but it ended up starting today with the completion estimated probably around Sunday sometime. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Night, night, girl. I'm still riding, baby, for the free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly, but I don't stay in my lane on that one, though. But shout out to all of the people who watched and followed and, was there for Boosie vacating the premises that he was residing in for a couple of days. Yeah. Now, I got to go. I'm sleepy as hell, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.